Hello crafty friends and welcome back. I have another layout for Scraptember and today's prompt is stitching. And I actually went above and beyond on this one because I actually did hand stitching. Normally if I saw stitching as a prompt, you would probably see me do it on my sewing machine. Well, not see me actually do it on my sewing machine, but that's how I would have added stitching. However, I am doing another page for my Destin, Florida scrapbook, and so today I'm using I was going to be using an airplane because I'm documenting earlier in the day when we started on our trek to Destin. So I believe yesterday you heard some stories about our travel adventures of all of us trying to get there. And so today's picture is of at least the group coming from Iowa, some of the group coming from Iowa, because my oldest sister and her daughters, they actually flew privately, that her husband has a plane that he has for his construction business, and so he flew them down to Destin on their own. So they had an easy flight there, no issues whatsoever. But really, we didn't have too many troubles, but we did have some adventures getting there. So here you can see that I've pulled out. Normally, I would have used white thread to just kind of blend in and show, I guess, the jet stream behind the airplane there, but really I would have preferred to have used like a light blue to match the matting that I used on the layout, but I didn't have any of that color, so I had this orange. It actually went with the orange that was in the suitcase and some of the other embellishments, so I just embraced the bright color. And here you can see that I am using some packaging from a Tim Holtz stencil that I love the packaging there, that I actually have multiples of those. And I don't know, I just like the distressed look that he includes on the packaging, and so I'm just going to use it up. So here you can see I pulled out my turquoise colored small letters. I'm trying to come up with my title, and so I came up with how it started, because obviously yesterday you saw how our day progressed and the adventures that we had getting there. So I thought this was kind of a fun title to indicate that, well, this is how we started, and we didn't all end, well, we do end up together eventually, and that layout is coming up, oh, let's see, on Sunday the 21st. So you will see that story of all of us reunited. I won't sing anymore, but that's what I was seeing in the van, that we were all reunited and ready to have a good time. So here I did put some dimensional adhesive strips here on my airplane, and I'm gonna go ahead, I think I did already, I must have already stuck down my sun, and now I'm just going to put my cluster or layers here behind my photo here. I believe that packing list was from an older Vicky Bouton collection. Well, all of this I think is from Where to Next. So the ledger, the suitcase, and I think all the die cuts were from Where to Next. And as well, I'm not sure where that chipboard piece that says sense of humor required. I know it's Vicky Bouton, but I'm not sure which collection. It might have been from a different one. But these puffy stickers, these are actually an old Heidi Swapp product that I've had in my stash for quite a while, but it does match. And then I didn't have enough letters to spell out IT. I think I didn't have enough T's. And so I just use these small tile letters to spell out it. So that's what I'm sticking down there. And let's see. Oh, there, I'm getting the second letter on there now. And then, okay, so I do show a little bit of the stitching that I hand drew out some swishes behind the airplane. And then I'm going to jump ahead and show you the completed stitching, but I did just do a straight stitch with the orange thread, and I only used 3 threads out of the 6 that come in the skein. And so now I'm pretty much just going to finish up this little cluster here at the bottom, that there were those light colored layers already on the paper, and I just added the stacked suitcases, the brown suitcase, the compass, and the wordy bit there. And now I'm just adding my gold splatters here like I have on several of my other pages. And then I think that pretty much wraps things up for this page. So if you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave those down below. Here are the close-up shots coming up here now. I do have links listed down below for my Instagram as well as Pinterest accounts, where you can find each of these projects and close-up shots as well. And I have links down below for the Scraptember playlist, so go check that out and see if you can find you a new account maybe to follow. So thank you for stopping by, and we will see you next time. Bye.